How's it going, guys? This is Techwear Tactical. I have started digging through my collection and in anticipation of doing another video, and I came across something I'd actually forgotten about, which is a alpine camouflage backpack. And I didn't ever get around to using it because when I got it, it was broken and I was too lazy to return it, and I wanted to do something with it, and I figured I would end up turning it into a pillow or like a throw pillow or something like that, where it isn't, something so basic and it still kind of goes with the whole living in the hideout from Tarkov sort of feel. I never got around to doing that. I put it in the chest and forgot about it. So as I was digging through, I just wanted to bring it out and do a little review on it. They're built very well. Again, it's actual military surplus, so it's built to take a pounding. It's surprisingly large for the sort of design that it is. It comes in like 3 cell compartments, and the middle one is the largest one, and each other one is off-centered. And if I had to guess, I would say the ones on either side are meant for clothes, and the middle one is meant for equipment and MREs, or what their equivalent of MREs would be, if I had to take a guess. Now, the other strap is still intact and actually has some really nice hardware on it. I actually clipped it in there. I don't think that's actually how it's supposed to be. I don't know for 100% certain, but that's how I did it. There's a little clasp there, and it's supposed to almost tuck in like a belt where that grabs onto the fabric. But obviously it didn't go that way, so I just kind of kept it around. It was only like, I have a real habit of spending like only $20 on my hobby. For some reason, that seems to be the go-to for most of the stuff that I get, is $20 here, $20 there, and just kind of have built up a collection from there. So it is about 21 inches. It doesn't look like it because of the angle of the camera, by about 19, give or take, depending on where exactly you put the tape measure. So it's a pretty decent size. I could easily see this, like I said, turning into some sort of throw pillow if you cut the stitching here and on the other side and just use the main compartment. It's a 3-button design, so it comes off. Man, those are some sturdy buttons. I will give them that. Man, there we go. So it's a 3-button design. I don't know why they put it so close to the edges of it and then one all the way out there, but hey, I'm not a military design specialist. So it can actually fit a decent amount of stuff inside of it. So if you want to put like a little throw pillow or something in there and just use it as like a slip cover, that'll probably work too. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this yet. I have seen this specific pattern come around a lot, and weirdly, it wasn't from the surplus community. It was actually in like mainstream fashion. I think a couple of different high-tier like fashion people actually took this camouflage pattern and applied it to more modern stuff that was made just like a few years ago. I'm into fashion, but I don't follow fashion that heavily. I got really interested when Techwear came around, and that's actually where the name of this channel came from. And if I ever end up actually getting big, then I'll explain it then. It's a very, very simple story. That's just how it kind of worked out. So I also got excited when like Warcore became a thing. That way it's like, hey, I can now officially wear pieces of the collection in public and be stylish instead of thinking that you're about to do something horrific. Let's leave it at that. So that was also fun. So again, I'm just starting to make some videos just throughout. That way I can release them over time instead of blowing out like 5-6 videos in a day, because it's a hassle. And honestly, I don't purchase enough stuff to make that like a viable YouTube channel. And I don't personally care if it ever comes to that. It'd just be kind of cool if it did. I'd much rather spend my day finding stuff to show you guys and go, man, look how cool this is, instead of just sitting in an office and just occupying a chair for 8 hours a day. I would personally find it much cooler to do the other one, as would most of you who are watching this video. So I would much rather see if that's a possibility instead of going around or go around and find things like, hey, this is actually military surplus from XYZ, from this store, from this website, from this person I found at a flea market, and just see if that is something people actually want to see. That way it just kind of feels like you're actually putting something useful into the world that people actually want. Far too many people go the obvious route of, I'm going to sit in a chair for 8 hours a day, take an hour for lunch, and then go home. I do that now. I enjoy what I do right now. I'm not going to say what I do. I'll say that as customer service and leave it at that. I enjoy what I do. I get pretty fulfilled through what I do, which is rare in the industry that I take up. However, if you put those two offers in front of me and say, hey, would you rather keep doing what you're doing or have a bit more fun and a lot more fulfilling time making videos about something that you care about for strangers on the internet? Honestly, I'd probably take the strangers on the internet, which is a phrase that everyone in the 90s probably never thought would be a thing, at least a thing that didn't wind you up in the back of a white panel van to bad things. So with that out of the way, guys, thank you so much for the few of you that do subscribe right now. I do actually appreciate it. I don't keep a large group of friends in real life, so the fact that I think we're up to like 8 people that follow me, which is insane because I'm not sure if there's 8 people in real life that want to spend that much time around me. So thank you so much, guys, and I'm happy that I can do this for you and that I'm something that you feel is worth watching. I really do appreciate it, guys. I'm going to keep making videos for as long as I can. Thank you so much.